Greetings and welcome back to my channel. So, the message for today is when you set a clear boundary and it's crossed, do this one thing to start taking your power back. And before I go into that one thing, I want to be clear. When we're talking about boundaries, what we're going to accept, what we're going to allow, you have to be perfectly clear as to what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. You can't leave any room for questions. So, what if? What if? What if? No. This is what I'm going to accept, and this is what I'm not going to accept. And we don't sway one way or another. Because when you do sway, that's letting the person know if you sway one time, it's a possibility that you will sway again. And it's okay that you're okay with the reactions that you may receive from it. It's okay. Because as you continue, you're going to draw so much strength that you're going to know what to say, when to say it, how to say it to different situations and or individuals. No one situation is the same. No two situations is the same. You tackle them as they come. So the one thing that would get them each and every time is to ask questions. Ask questions. Asking questions for clarification because you clearly do not understand. Say for instance, you want to be in a committed relationship and someone else do not want to be in a committed relationship. What you do is cut your losses right then and there. You may have another person who you have told them multiple times that you do not like the way they speak to you, and they still continue to speak to you the way they want to. You set a boundary right then and there. You're saying you're not going to speak to me like that. And if you do, this is what's going to take place. And immediately when it happens, then you do what you said you were going to do. So one of the thing that made me even do this video today is that I have a family member who I have set boundary I have set a boundary with. And I've said to them, please don't do this particular thing. And for some reason, every time others come over, this individual act as if they've gone to the wizard, like in the Wizard of Oz, to get some courage. Somehow they draw courage when other people are around, and they try to belittle me and talk down to me. And in the past, I would not say anything, or I ran into my shell. But the woman I am today is definitely not that woman. My acceptance level towards individuals who try to come across me like that is zero tolerance. So I was faced with this same situation on yesterday. And this particular time, it was very clear that I wasn't putting up with the foolishness any longer. And I began to ask questions. So, do you remember when I said that you would no longer speak to me in that tone? Do you remember I don't like it when you do this or do that? I began to ask questions. And because the individuals was around, I believe that they were hoping that I wouldn't say anything since the other individuals around, but that is clearly, they were clearly mistaken. And so I stood up for myself. I spoke up for myself. I asked the necessary questions I needed in order for everyone to see exactly what was going on and what was taking place. And I believe that that individual will not try that again, because now they see I'm not playing games. This is serious. And you will not manipulate me. You will not push me back, push my back in a corner. I'm standing tall and I'm asking the necessary questions. And I am getting the necessary answers my way this time. So again, set your boundaries. And when they cross them, ask the questions. See you on next video.